My husband was fighting for his life when my manager said, "Work comes first." Those words sealed both our fates. I remember standing in his office, hands shaking, voice steady, telling him my husband had collapsed. Heart failure, the doctor had said I needed to go. He didn't even glance up. "Cover your shift," he repeated, "or don't come back." So I didn't. For 7 days, I stayed at the hospital. I watched machines breathe for the man I loved. I watched his chest rise and fall, silently praying it wouldn't be the last time. When he passed on the 5th night, I sat in quiet. No tears, no screams, just the cold, hollow clarity of what it meant to be disposable. I was naive when I met Daniel, thinking loyalty mattered. He called me the backbone of the office, promoted me faster than anyone else, trusted me with accounts, contracts, numbers. I thought it was respect. It was convenience. I made him look good. The company was a small logistics firm, punching above its weight. Daniel had ambition, but ambition without empathy is deadly. I realized that too late. After the funeral, I messaged him, "He's gone." No reply. Not even a word of condolence. A week later, my badge didn't work. HR met me with a pre-written letter, voluntary termination for no-show. No severance, no benefits, just silence. They expected grief to break me. It didn't. It sharpened my focus. I began by sorting through my husband's things. An accountant, meticulous. I found an emergency folder, bank statements, investments, a note, trust facts, not feelings. I followed the money. Some company data was still on my home drive. Daniel was sloppy, using personal accounts to move company funds. Small sums buried in operational noise, but over months, it added up. Embezzlement. Nights were spent piecing it together, line by line. Every number a clue, every deposit a trail. When I had enough, I sent an anonymous tip to the CEO. Not all the evidence, just enough to trigger suspicion. Daniel panicked, tried covering tracks. I watched, LinkedIn updates, system logs, deleted files, fabricated records, every action confirming guilt. Then I sent the remainder to the FBI's Financial Crimes Unit. 2 weeks later, an old coworker messaged, "Daniel's in trouble. They're investigating." You were right. But I wasn't finished. Daniel had forced me to sign a final HR document, a falsified voluntary termination letter. My digital signature lifted from another file. Forgery. I printed it, marked the metadata, and included it in my submission. Now it was not just theft, but fraud and labor law violations. By the time the company audit started, Daniel was already sinking. But I wanted to see it. When I returned, the receptionist froze. "You can't go in." I smiled. "I have an appointment." The CEO's office door was open. Inside, Daniel sat, pale, sweating, flanked by 2 FBI agents. The CEO looked at me. "You're the one who sent the files?" I nodded. "Every last one." Daniel's face twisted in shock, disbelief, fear. He began, but words failed. An agent stepped forward. "Mr. Hayes, you're under arrest for corporate embezzlement, wire fraud, and document forgery." I didn't flinch as he was handcuffed. I wanted him to see the calm I wore, the same calm he had mistaken for weakness. Passing me, he whispered, "You'll regret this." I leaned in. I already did once. After the agents left, the CEO asked if I'd ever consider returning. I told her I was done being someone else's backbone. That night, rain tapped softly against my car windshield. I thought of my husband, his quiet smile, his words, "Trust facts, not feelings." He was right. Facts don't lie. People do. Daniel lost his job, his freedom, his reputation. The company recovered, but his name would always stain it. I found peace, not soft, but earned. Justice doesn't always roar. Sometimes it whispers through spreadsheets and patience. And when it does, it's louder than revenge.